Hey guys, what's going on? Gonna make a quick video here, okay? I've tried this many times and for some reason it just doesn't want to work. Just now I had the cat literally knock my phone off the table. Thanks, Felix. Happy New Year, everyone! Mine's starting out great. I spent my New Year's Day working. How wonderful. But I did get to spend my day after New Year's corning the field, checking out some things, and then this Sunday I'm going out for the last gun hunt of the year until fall. So let's go back to Christmas Eve. Hope everybody had a good Christmas Eve and a good Christmas Day. Mine was spent over on the Eastern Shore, and then Christmas Day in Baltimore County. I got to keep my hand over here now because the cat's trying to be investigative. He's looking out the window menacingly. He doesn't know what to do with himself. But anyway, so Christmas Day we were at her aunt's house from about 9 to 7. I wanted to go lay out some corn that day, but no time to do that when I'm all the way down in Baltimore and the property is all the way up past Bel Air. Kind of leaves you in a weird situation, and I couldn't get away from it. So that Tuesday I went out hunting. Okay, the morning hunt was way too cold, and my body said, nope, you can't do this, go home. I went home. I came back around 3:30ish, I should say. Well, I got in the blind by around 3:30ish. I waited until gray time, and a few minutes after I went to go leave, so it was getting pretty dark. Pretty much everything was a silhouette almost. Something in the back of my mind said, no, turn around, wait a few more minutes. I turned around and waited, and there's 2 deer standing there. I didn't even really have to wait. I just turned around and they're there. One was a spiker, and the other one was about a 2.5-year-old doe, just based off the silhouette for the size. No big rack on the spiker. I mean, literally maybe 2 long antlers and then a couple tines. I took a shot at the doe. She was about 55, 60-ish yards away from me. Now this hill, I'm up here in the blind, and she's down here. This is about a 30-foot plus maybe grade from where I'm at down to where she's at. Pretty good drop, honestly. My muzzleloader just has a regular crosshair. It doesn't have the droppage gauges on it. So I winged it, took a shot. She either dipped down under the bullet, or I just aimed too high, or a combination of the two. She spun around and took off. They both did. Went down, checked. There was no blood. I checked the woods. Didn't hear a crash or anything. Didn't see any blood. Went back a few days later. I couldn't find any blood or any deer either laying around, so I figured it was just a bad shot or a missed shot, something like that, and just rolled on with it. Yesterday, being that I was off, though, I did get to go corn, and I laid out my mixture of corn and molasses. I've got 3 piles out all in a row. They're 20 feet apart from each other, and they're all 20 feet from the field edge. One of them is directly in front of a run. One's kind of off to the side of a run, and then the other one is off to the side of the blind, but in front of a run as well. So I've made it all to where they basically can just come out and eat besides the one. The one in the middle, which is right in front of a run, is the one where I last seen the deer at, so I kind of want to bait him back to that spot. It's a doable shot from the blind. I just misjudged it completely. I should have been lower, and I would have got the deer, and I would have had some meat for the freezer. Goal this Sunday. I was doing some work today at the other property where the guy actually lives, and seen 8 deer come out around 11:30ish. So that's telling me that they're coming out earlier in this very cold weather, actually later in this very cold weather, eating, bedding, and then coming back out for another quick bite, and then they go back to sleep or whatever. I'm going to try to get to the blind by 9:30 to drop some more corn, and then come out back to the blind by 10. So get there by 9:30, go corn, sit at 10 till about 1-ish. Unless I get something, then I'm just going to pull out, get the deer, go home, clean it up real quick, get it hanging, and then go back out for the 3:30 hunt. I'm going to try and get back in the blind again by 3, wait and see what happens, hopefully get another deer, and then, that would be the end of my season for the year until the fall. I don't bow hunt right now. I've said this in my past 2 videos if I'm correct. I'm looking to get one soon, though, with a couple other big things going on, so stay tuned for that. But hoping that I can get something this weekend because my freezer's looking pretty empty, and I got to fill it. If anybody else in the area has any property that they're willing to let somebody else hunt, okay, I'm in Harford County, so I'm open and willing to anything. I can travel anywhere. I've got also 2 other properties on the Eastern Shore. They're just not very productive, and they're very hard to get to. This property in Forest Hill is great to get to, kind of productive, but it's pressured around it. This property is not very pressured for deer, more for geese. but around the property is very pressured by hunters. So that makes it kind of hard for me. You'd figure they'd all come right to it, but whenever they just get a tiny scent of anything, even though it's right next to the road and next to a school, kind of, off to the side there, they just don't want to do anything, and they just want to stay hunkered all day, which really sucks because of how thick everything is in there. You can't really get to anything. So, yeah, I'm also looking for another property if I can ever find one. I want something that I can kind of manage throughout the year to kind of make it my own, whether it's through some kind of payment due, something like that. Let me know in the comment section. I've been posting quite a few things on Instagram, and so follow me on there. It's outdoor.adventures.md. Okay. Again, I'm going out for the Sunday hunt. I'm going to try and get some videos of that up on YouTube if I can get a deer. I'm not just going to say, oh, look at me hunting, and realistically we're just watching the sun move and the wind blow through the trees. If I'm going to post a video about me hunting, now I will post short things on Instagram about me hunting, and that's just like, oh, I hear this, or this is what my view's like. That's different. But for YouTube, I don't want to just show you guys a video of what I'm looking at. Now, I will. I've got a couple different videos of that compiled, and I want to get a video from the blind compiled for you guys. I'll just put it all together and say, hey, this is this area, this is this area. You kind of know what I'm dealing with here, that kind of thing. But all in due time, I'm working on getting a good editing program on my computer, so that way I can get the videos uploaded and make them look proper. Right now I'm just using my iPhone, which does a great job of making videos, but for some reason the YouTube app doesn't let me edit them. And if I want to edit them on my phone, there's just a whole long process of editing it and then exporting it. When if I could just load it onto my computer from the phone, I could edit it all in the YouTube editor and then bring it right up to you guys. So, again, apologies for the kind of poor quality here, but I'm working with what I got. My camcorder apparently doesn't like to work in the cold, so can't make any videos of that right now. If I can find a property that I can kind of manage myself, I'm thinking about maybe even leasing a property for fall. By March to have a property lease. That way I can kind of manage it myself as well. Stay tuned for that. Details in the future. I'm talking to somebody now about it, and we'll see what happens. Outside of that, not really too much going on right now, obviously being midnight, but yeah. So that's everything. We got our corn out today. We're getting ready for that. We're going to go back tomorrow to corn again because I go in late to work. Check the pile, see what's happening, and then Sunday go for the hunt. Again, welcome to 2018, everybody. It's 2018. 2017 flew by for me. I don't know why. It just flew by. So, yeah. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. I hope everybody had a great New Year's. Hope you all survived New Year's. To any of those families who are suffering any losses on New Year's Eve / New Year's Day, my thoughts are with you and your family. My prayers are with you. Outside of that, I hope you guys enjoy the last few days of gun season this year. Till fall. I keep saying this year. I know we got the fall hunt coming up, but the rest of this season. And if I'm correct, you archers out there, you've got till the end of the month. So you guys enjoy what time you have left in the woods, and then after that, let it sit for a little while, and then go back in and start managing it. Let those does rest for them fawns. That way we got some deer for next year. Okay. Get ready for your fall hunt. Remember, everything's getting ready to go on sale here as soon as that last day of season comes through for us hunters. That are hunting deer, and then I think a month after that is when everything's really going to be big on sale for everybody in general, like your goose hunters and such. So make sure on the YouTube channel here that you give a thumbs up, comment below if you had any questions, comments, concerns, subscribe to the channel, and also hit that little bell there for me next to that subscribe button. It really shows me that you guys like what I'm doing. Even if it's 1 or 2 subscribers and I get 5 or 6 views, really helps me out. Even if you just want to come back every once in a while, see what's going on. I'm taking my time with this, doing the best that I can. I'm going to try and get more frequent with it. Can't really control everything that's going on in life every single time. The best things that happen are outside of your control. So that's how you got to look at it. Again, this is Outdoor Adventures Maryland. This is Wyatt. Subscribe here, and also find us on Instagram at outdoor.adventures.md for all the daily content and uploads. And stay tuned. See ya.